Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Platt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the game. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. First down and 10 now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
To throw, it's Manning. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Bringing it out, it's Durham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First play looking to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it? Look out, he's breaking foot. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. It's caught, and he's got a lane. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And the Tigers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
To throw, it's Levitt. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun running play call. He stopped short at that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers.
Well, that is a massive play for this defense, creating a big loss, almost like a sack, and really forcing this offense into what I would consider to be an obvious passing situation. And now is their opportunity to try to get off the field and force a field goal here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team.
Now, I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the 1st down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's now protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Levin. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Using his legs, it's Barry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a 4th down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down. Looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Durham. And he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back in motion now. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. First down here for this offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge gain. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure.
Touchdown, Texas. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the pass is incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the two-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Bringing it out, it's Durham. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Hands off to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Berry. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Leaning on the run game here late. Gets past the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He's going to hand this off. He's got a crease. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Gonna run it. It's Berry. Breaking into the clear. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Quick juke to get free. The way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and
he breaks into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
And still enough time on the clock after you can cut it down to a one-possession game. They've got to feel like they're in a great position here. You can either kick it away and rely on your defense, go for the onside kick, but one possession away in this game.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Berry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Timeout taken by Texas. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. To the air, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for a late deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the handoff. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. He brings up fourth down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have, and I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands, and if you've got one, target him, and they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.